We got another issue at a school. Just racism, white supremacy all over the place in their schools. Now, they say a Michigan private school is facing scrutiny after a teacher gave students an assignment where included Barack Obama in a multiple choice worksheet about apes and monkeys. So the school addressed the lesson, claiming the teacher did not create it. It said and pulled it from a highly regarded university. Please, they white supremacists too. Now, they say earlier in the month, they say a high school biology teacher is at the Roper School, a private institution in the Detroit suburb of Birmingham, and say whose tuition and fees are about $30,000 a year per student, passed out material for ape, monkey, and lemurs, Introduction to Primates. They say the sheet included various kinds of primates, including apes, monkeys, lemurs, and one Homo sapien. The Homo sapien was past President Barack Obama. So after the pre-course survey was distributed, students were instructed to answer the questions to the best of their capacity. The first question was, who's who? Which of the following are primates? And so it asked the class to check all that apply and include a peacock, a prairie dog, a chimpanzee, a porcupine, a monkey, Barack Obama, and a lemur. That said, shortly after the class, the worksheet went viral. It said with social media user expression outrage. Yes, I mean, that's how they feel about Barack Obama. That's why it was kind of hard sometimes to go at him when the wrongdoing he was doing, because he was constantly being racially attacked. And I remember that. Now, I say many consider comparing the first, black chief executive of the country to primates, although all humans they claim are primates. Listen, hold on. Let me stop there right now. I'm not a primate. You a primate. You, not me. I'm a human. I'm have the lineage of the first humans on the planet Earth. Ain't no primates. That's your science talking about you come from a monkey. And if that's where you come from, fine. But that's not black folk. Ain't no black people in the world come from no doggone monkey. That's your stupid pseudoscience that you come up with. And that's why I say black people, you need to be looking into our own historians, our own scientists. Okay? Now, they say in the 15 to 1600s, European thinkers proliferated an idea connecting apes to African human sexuality and bestiality. They say by the 1800s, they said the scientists joined the conversation, right? So it comes directly from them. Europeans didn't come from Africans. It came from Europeans. Okay. I mean, that's they wild thought process. Now, they say, according to the conversation, they said leading scientists of the day, Josiah C. Knott and George R. Glidden, they say in their 1854 Types of Mankind documented what they saw as objective racial hierarchies with illustrations comparing blacks to chimpanzees, gorillas, and orangutans. I said another popular scientist, Stephen Jay Gould, believes the document was leading text on racial differences. Now, during slavery, Jim Crow and civil rights made the connection between blacks and monkeys. They say as a common form of disrespect. They say the school acknowledged this painful history by sending a letter to the parents explaining that the teacher did not create the worksheet, but rather pulled it from a highly regarded university website to use in the class. I say while the school did not reveal the top university's name, he probably made it up. Let's say Deadline Detroit, it said claimed the institution was Duke University, but did they prove it was Duke University? Claiming is one thing, but proving is another. They say the publication of the teacher's black and white version was a printed photocopy from page 12 of Introduction to Primates course planned to increase motivation to learning. The page has been, of course, they say removed from the Duke's website. Just because they removed it don't mean it's not out there on the internet. Now, of course, they doing all this apologizing and all of that, and they take pride on diversity, and they teaching kids for the future, gifted, all the same old. But that's just white supremacy, ladies and gentlemen, in your school institutions. White supremacy is everywhere. White supremacy is in education. That's one of the 9 areas of activity that Neely Fuller told us about. Education. White supremacy. This is why if you want to be in America, black folk, you must remove yourself much as possible from the direct influence of white supremacy. So if you create your own schools, you remove yourself from white supremacy. If you homeschool, you remove yourself from white supremacy. You go to college, go to an HBCU. You limited your time around white supremacy. I'm trying to tell you that. See, my thing is we can't complain on these people and we keep going around where they at and where they running things. When is it going to come on us at this point to take responsibility of what we're putting ourselves into? Now, in this country, you can't completely avoid it. I get it. Oh, I get it. But you could limit some of it much as possible. And that's the only thing that I'm telling you to do if you're going to live here in Babylon. But let me know in the comments what you think, ladies and gentlemen, about this particular school assignment. And it should show Barack Obama too, you know how he bent over for them folks and they still sitting up there calling him a monkey.